Yes, people, this is the return of the weekly release roundup, your one-stop shop for the biggest news and releases from the sneaker community. I'm Chris from the Supplier, and today we're joined by Dan.
Hi, Mum.
This is Dan's first time on camera, and if you can't tell, he's pretty gassed.
Very gassed. No, I'm glad to be here with you. Can't wait to find out what we've got going on this week. The releases, the news. What else are we going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about stuff from the culture, and on top of that, all of the biggest rumours, what could be dropping this week, because it is a big boy. So starting off with this week's biggest releases, the release calendar. First off, we have the Tom Sachs Marjar 2.0 in toddler and infant sizes.
This is a great release. We've been speaking about this in the office today. Would you buy it for your child? Or actually, as we have no children, would we buy it for relatives of ours? I said, even though it's sick, I wouldn't buy it for my niece because, what's the RRP on them? What's the retail price?
It's £39 or £54, dependent on the toddler.
Okay, yeah, so £54 I think is a lot to spend on a child's shoe because they grow out of it so quickly. However, something cool to put on a shelf, I think.
See, my sister's pregnant and I'm 100% buying these for my future niece or nephew. It's going to be their one present for the baby's birthday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Next up, we have the Sacai and Nike Blazer.
What do you think about the Blazer?
I mean, I'm wearing the LD Waffle. It's by far the better shoe in my opinion.
Definitely. I also have the same, the black ones.
I will get my foot up, but it's a bit of a madness to show you.
I like the Waffle Racer, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Blazer. I think there's a little bit too much going on in the shoe. They've overdone it a little bit, too many panels in different places.
See, for me, it's the heel counter, because the heel counter kind of has a vulcanized sole going all the way up to it. Yeah. Just makes it look a bit of a madness.
So is it a cop or drop for you?
It's a drop.
Let us know what you think in the comments though. Is that going to be a cop for you? You're going to try and pick these up? Is there going to be any resale value on them?
We think if you sit on them for a month or two, they will go to retail probably straight away.
Yeah.
You sit on them for a month or two, people will start wanting to buy pairs, less on the market, the way it always works.
If you look on StockX now at the original release of the Blazer, the original colorways that came earlier in the year, I think they're going for around the late 300s, early 400s. So, you know, there's a couple of £100 in it for you if you're looking to cop.
Talking about a nice little come up, the Adidas Specials are also releasing this week, but there's a new silhouette, the Blackburn, and it's now selling for £30,000 on eBay.
You can only buy this at the event, couldn't you?
No, it's on Seekers and stuff for those. They're loaded onto their website.
And they're going for 30,000.
Oh, that's crazy.
How many pairs do we know?
I haven't got a clue. Probably should have had a little goosey gander beforehand.
Maybe, you should have done. Yeah, I believe it's still going on right now. There is a Special exhibition going on in Blackburn. I think maybe 1,000 pairs of Specials. Yeah. I might have over-exaggerated that quite a lot, but there's a lot of Specials that you can go and look at. Check out the exhibition up there. If you're in the area, maybe if you're a big Special fan, you're going to make the journey.
And then finally, releasing this Saturday, we have the Basement Air Max 90 Manchester, the second pair from the drop.
Personally, my favourite pair from the collection. So if you didn't know, there's 3 pairs of the collection. They're dropping them week after week. The first one was last week with the Glasgow. Then it's the Manchester this week and London, finishing in London, the best city in the world, next week.
And Manchester's pretty sick. It is covered completely in Cordura. Did you know what this is?
No, what is
Cordura?
That?
It's basically like a heavyweight material. So with that, it doesn't rip, it doesn't tear, it's water resilient.
I can imagine a Cordura being like a fluke.
Or Mexican hat. There we go.
If you could Photoshop a Cordura on me for this, that'd be great.
But yeah, it comes with a nice jewel swoosh. There's volt hits all the way across it. I personally prefer them to the Glasgow, but the London is the best pair in the pack, in my opinion.
I believe the Manchester is the best. It's a solid winter shoe.
Yeah.
It's a little bit rude. Yeah, and that neon jelly mini swoosh.
That's sick. That's the best bit about it.
Absolute popper.
Now we have all of the biggest news from the sneaker industry. Starting off with Palace and Reebok. They are once again coming together, but we've only seen a teaser so far. What are we thinking?
Well, usually, I'm not going to lie, there's only been a couple of Palace Reeboks that I do like. The best detail for me about any Palace Reebok collab is usually the laces. I think the first pair that originally dropped, loved.
Yeah.
Since then, it's been on a bit of a decline.
Slowly going downhill.
This one, from what I can tell from the preview, is a high top or like a mid-top silhouette.
It could be a Reebok workout mid, but we're not too sure.
Do they exist?
They probably do somewhere.
So I don't think it's going to be a Reebok workout mid, but it's going to be a sitter.
Yeah.
They have sat previously, the last few pairs, so
it's a no from me.
Don't expect too much hype around that one. It's a drop.
Next up, Atmos have put their classic safari print all over the Nike SB Dunk, and I'm not going to lie, it's straight flames.
We've seen a real resurgence of the Dunk recently. the para dunk for me, the particular highlight of what I've seen.
Benji released this Saturday, and then we've also got the Off-White coming maybe end of the month.
What do you think of the Off-White?
Well, I saw them on foot at SneakerCon this weekend. I wasn't a fan of the yellow and blue colourway, but as soon as I saw them on foot, they're an instant cop.
I can't get my head around the lacing system, but I hadn't seen them in the flesh. Till I see that, I'll make a proper opinion on them. But for right now, for me, it's a drop. What I find a bit hard to get on board with is the dunk, is the big tongue.
Yeah.
If you like a big tongue, it's a cop from you.
Sticking with the dunk hype, we now have Comme des Garçons dunk, and it's crazy.
It's not for me, mate.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
It's not for me. If you like over-branding, if you like to stunt for no reason whatsoever, then go and pick your shoe up.
Again, this is a normal dunk compared to the SB dunk, so it will be a little bit more streamlined, and it has got a TPE upper. TPE is basically what they use on the React Element 87.
All the TPs.
Knowledge. And then finally, the Nike Air Force One skeleton is coming back, but this time blacked out.
With the glow-in-the-dark, icy-looking outsole. Very cool. We're going to be getting in the pair in soon for an unboxing. Chris, you're going to be doing an unboxing of that?
I will be doing the unboxing. I'm the unboxing king.
Well, he's the only one in the office that we pay to do them. But yeah, it's the same as last time, but black with the X-ray bones on the side. So if you're excited by what I just said, go and grab that. But so I imagine, is that dropping on Halloween?
No, it's dropping just before Halloween, but we're going to put a nice little special edition unboxing. We're going full Halloween. I'm pretty sure they want to dress me up like a bit of an idiot.
No different from usual.
Oi.
Moving on, we have the rumour mill.
The rumour mill has been spinning with loads of speculative releases for this week, and we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 6.
Now, we saw this in a lot of release calendars coming up to this week, didn't we? There's been raffles that have gone online already.
Pulled off straight away.
Yeah. What do you think about the Travis Jordan 6?
I mean, it's a nice shoe, but again, I don't like the silhouette of the Jordan 6. There's some really nice details to it. The glow-in-the-dark sole, the little side bag. It looks like you got a little pouch for no reason on your shoe. What more could you ask for? And yeah, the colorway's really nice, but I just don't like the silhouette, so it's a no from me. Then finally, we have the teal blue Yeezy 700, and that is releasing later on in the month, October 19th to be exact.
Is it better than Hospital Blue?
Much better.
Okay.
It's blue cubes all the way across the upper, and then it's got like a nice salmon sole. It's a V1 as well.
It's a V1?
Yeah, not V2. And then finally, we have For the Culture, all of the biggest news stories from the world of fashion, tech, gaming. And first up, we have a man who bought a sofa, for $25 from a thrift shop. Found a Rolex in there. Guess how much a Rolex is worth?
7 grand, 8 grand?
$250,000.
I found £60 in a jacket the other day.
Travis Scott has announced that his new Astro World Fest is launching. He's also released his Highest in the Room single and more merch.
I've just seen that he split up with his missus. I've got a theory. Do you not think it creates a lot of hype and buzz around him? But do you not think the Jenners and the Kardashians, they're like the masters of PR? Kris just runs this thing where she does where she does weird messed up stories in order to like facilitate and generate hype, that people are interested in people and weird stuff like that.
Sticking with rap, 6ix9ine testimony. Everyone's gone down.
I think he snitched on me for reselling some of my trainers previously. He's done this plea deal, and I think he's going to be out in 2020. He's doing that so that he can focus on his music career. The weird thing is that no one turned their back on him when he was doing weird things before that, beating up his girlfriend and other things. But now that he's snitched, it's like the whole of the internet has turned against him. I think maybe we should have had a bit more of a moral compass before that.
The long-awaited launch of Virgil Abloh and Ikea's Markarad collection is November the 1st. We finally have a release date. It's a very nice collection.
So do you think you'll be copying?
No, I can't afford it.
Why? How much did it go for?
Well, I'm pretty sure the rug last time was about £600-700.
Are you joking? I thought it was IKEA prices.
Huh?
I thought it was IKEA prices.
No.
I think it's a weird thing for IKEA to do because, you know, for example, Off-White collaborate with Nike. They do it at Nike prices. But IKEA, who are you? Is it made? It's made by IKEA, is it?
And you have to put it together yourself.
What, a rug?
This weekend saw the launch of the Joker movie, and it is now officially the 5th biggest movie of 2019.
$234 million, wasn't it? Something like that.
$234 million in a weekend. You've already seen it, what are we saying? Give us a quick 30-second review.
I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's sick. Right.
Sticking with media, everyone's favourite cartoon is back. Rick and Morty Season 4 will be dropping in November. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. It's probably one of my favourite cartoons. Favourite new cartoons, anyway. They did a Deodora collab, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Deodora.
Would you ever cop or wear Rick and Morty?
No.
Nah. With cartoons, watch it, don't wear it. That's all I'm saying.
And then finally, UPS have now got a government grant in the USA to actually be the first delivery service via drones. They beat Amazon, they beat Uber Eats, they've beaten everyone to get the first government grant to actually be...
The future's mad. I imagine if you could order from the sneakers app and get it delivered in the same day. Nike, think about it, and if you do it, pay me for the idea.
This has been the weekly release roundup, giving you all the biggest news and releases from the sneaker community.
What's been your particular highlight for the week, biggest release for you?
It's going to be the Tom Sachs Marjar 2.0 Infant and Toddler. What's been your worst shoe of the week?
Have you seen the Vetements karate sneaker? It's a sock, and I don't know how much it's going for, but it's probably big dough because it's Vetements. If you're interested in buying them, I can make you one for much cheaper. So anyway, we'll see you again next week.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button for all the best sneaker news and exclusive content on YouTube.